Hi Leo, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your September monthly 2024 tarot reading. This is where we're going to go week by week through the month of September and look at the astrological energies. Now Leo, as you remember, August was very tumultuous. You all had your solar return. We had Mercury retrograding in your sign. So much was going on. And now we move into September where we're still carrying much of this energy. And now we actually will have an eclipse in the sign of Pisces. So we are in eclipse season and we have so much going on. So do take a look at the description box below. I have highlighted all of those important dates for the month of September. If you haven't already looked at those August monthlies, I will link them below. All right, Leo, let's get right into it. Let's go week by week. So you start off the first week with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, as well as the Six of Pentacles. Second week of September finds you with the Five of Wands in the reverse, as well as the Tower card, major arcana there, also in reverse. Third week of September, Three of Pentacles, as well as the Justice card, Libra energy coming in there, major arcana. And lastly, moving away from something here, Six of Swords, as well as the Hermit card. So Virgo energy here, Leo. Now, if you remember back in August, you and Virgo both had Mercury retrograde in your sign. So there definitely could be some conversations that come back up during the month of September that you've already been through, or maybe the themes are very similar. Maybe you're just finding out more information as we come through September. So let's ask Spirit, Leo, to send you a card representing the energy you are bringing out of August and into September. And you have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So the Ace of Swords in reverse has to do with giving you some type of clarity that possibly you didn't have before. But since it is in reverse, this could be a clarity that you're not aware of right yet. So for example, you could come into a conversation with someone who's like, oh, I forgot to tell you some information about, a meeting I had with that important client. I forgot to tell you back in August. Now it is here in September. And you're thinking to yourself, okay, how is this information helpful? And then later on, even maybe later on in September, you're like, oh, I'm putting two and two together. So keep that in mind as you move into the month of September, that in August, you could have had some really important conversations. And I do think that this Six of Swords and Queen of Swords are definitely lending into that Ace of Swords conversations, clarity, something around people at your work, possibly with that Six of Pentacles and Five of Wands. But let's not jump to a conclusion yet. Let's go ahead and ask Spirit to send you an overarching theme card for the month of September. Spirit, if you can send my Leos an overarching theme card. And you have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So another major arcana card here, Leo. Wheel of Fortune does have to deal with cycles. Where is it that sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, sometimes information that comes in you are thinking is for the betterment of you, but possibly it is not, and vice versa. So this month is going to be a lot of ups and downs, Leo, I will tell you. I can already see that with that Six of Pentacles, that Tower card, Six of Swords, Justice card. You all are having it all over the place this month. And I will say that this is going to be a month, Leo, where you're going to be asked to look back to August when you did have your solar return. What information started to come in and what information were you still waiting for? I do think that a twist of fate is going to occur during September that's going to lead you on the right path. And I think that's so important, Leo, for all the signs, but especially you all who had such a dynamic August with your solar return. As I'm looking over the cards, I think it's very important to note that The second week of the month, some type of conversations with people may not go the way that you planned. There's some type of event that could stem from someone in power having a conversation with you or with a group of people. But it does seem like some people are getting raises, some people are not, or some people are happy about some benefic news, some people are not, okay? By the time you end the month, some type of relationship conversation is happening with a group of people where you may not be staying with the group. There could be layoffs, there could be you deciding to venture out on your own. So keep that in mind as we go week by week, okay? All right, Leo, so we start off the month with Uranus retrograde beginning in Taurus, as well as Pluto now is in the sign of Capricorn until November 9th. And then we have a Virgo new moon on September 2nd. During those first few days of the month, some type of conversations are coming up around someone in power having either a conversation that doesn't go the way people were thinking. Maybe it's an announcement. This could be something that comes over an email or something saying there's personnel changes. There are some people who are going to be very pleased with the information. I think that's what that Uranus retrograde in Taurus is going to bring, like surprise information about money. But I do think there's going to be some people who are not happy. There could be some restructuring going on. I do think at that Virgo new moon, make plans of what you want to happen in your future under those Virgo themes of, getting into the details, being organized, your daily routines. I do think many of you all are going to be changing either careers, positions, or jobs this month. And I say that because once we get into the second week of September, we will have Mars entering Cancer on the 4th. We will have Mercury in Leo squaring Uranus in Taurus on the 7th. Leo, with that Mercury in your sign squaring Uranus in Taurus, that is a lot of fixed energy that you all are going to possibly have some combative conversations going on. Five of Wands and the Tower both in reverse. This could mean that things are getting better from possibly an announcement that happened at the beginning of the month, but this could also be the fallout. I feel like once Mercury now is regaining its speed and is now in your sign, I do think that square to Uranus and Taurus on the 7th is going to be tumultuous. Pay attention to what happens. Pay attention to who is affected during this, because I do think that you all, Leo, are going to come up on the upper hand of this, but you may not still want to stay at this company or with these group of people, okay? Now, by the time we move on through the month, Mercury enters Virgo then on the 9th. Then by the time we get to the 11th, we have Mercury finally leaving its retrograde shadow. I do think this is when many of us are going to be hearing news that we already started, conversations that we already started back in August. Do think that by the time we get to that lunar eclipse, Pisces full moon on the 17th, be prepared for some big conversations happening. Some type of justice could occur at this time, some type of ruling that possibly you've been waiting for. This Three of Pentacles, though, in reverse does suggest group dynamics not necessarily going the way that you wanted, or people not working well in groups. And so you all have a lot of group relationship conversations, Leo. You have that Five of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. There's something here where everyone is not on the same page, and there's something affecting everyone. Now, by the time the Sun enters Libra on the 22nd, I definitely think that Justice card, and then you all coming to the end of the month when we do have Venus entering Scorpio on the 22nd. And then we also have Mercury Libra conjunct South Node on the 29th. And then we will also have a solar eclipse in Libra at the very beginning of October. So this is eclipse season. Something is ending. Something is needing to be eclipsed out of your life. And I do think that this Hermit card is asking you to go within. Taking some time, Leo, and figuring out back when Mercury was retrograde, what themes came up, what people and conversations came up, because those are coming up again, and you could be leaving a job, you could be leaving a mental strain that has been, bogging you down. Some type of endings that you actually will benefit from is coming up here in September. So overall, Leo, big month for you, big month for the collective. Pay attention to eclipse season. I'm telling you, every time we have an eclipse season, 6 months later, 12, 18 months later, something is eclipsed out of your life that is no longer needed. So take a look at those August readings as well. I think they will lend some highlights as well as some type of clarity to some of the things going on here in September. So take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs, and I'll talk to you later.